Photography is one of the many areas positively affected by digital technology. Gone are the days when not everyone had access to a camera, and having a photograph taken was considered a privilege. During the analog age, the process of taking a photograph was long and delicate, and if any picture didn't turn out well, it was usually upsetting for both the photographer and the client.
I remember there was a burial ceremony I covered. That was about 15 or 16 or 16 years ago now. Then I was still using this film SLR, and I was actually the only photographer at the event. It was a Friday event. Burial ceremony was a Friday event, and in most cases, you would not, if you are taking an event on Friday night, the laboratory might not even be open on Saturday. Or when you have covered a wedding on Saturday, laboratory is not going to open on Sunday until Monday. So this time around also, I was at the laboratory by Monday morning, waiting to have a result of what I've done on Friday. And very sadly, unfortunately, when the film was processed, the old rows of films were blank. There was not any single image found on any of the 5 rows of film that I used for the event. And was that very, very sad, because I was just the only photographer that was in that event.
But what really is photography?
Photography is an art, it's a process or a practice whereby you capture images through recording of light by the means of either electronically or chemically. And when we talk about chemically, we're talking about the ancient technology where you use a film as a recording element for your photography works or images. And I remember so much in those days that I had a lot of experiences when it comes to film technology.
Photography has gone through a revolutionary change brought on by new technologies. Pictures can now be taken anywhere and anytime without much effort, just with a click of a button. The quality and speed at which pictures can be processed and shared have also improved, all thanks to digital technology.
Digital photography in a way has done a lot to us. So some of these young ones now who don't even know what we had passed through may not even understand the advantages that they have now. Because now you take pictures and you can instantly review all the photographs, you can make corrections, and not in those days that you have to plan yourself, because a roll of film is about 36 pictures. 36 pictures, between 36 to 39 pictures you can take. And you look at having 5 rows, that means you can't have up to 150 pictures for an event. But today now, there is so much of creativity. Why? Because you can take different perspectives. You can waste your exposures. Pixels are free. You can have a memory card that can take thousands of photographs, and therefore you can exploit creativity in the sense that you take this angle, you take that angle, you just try different things. So while you are done photography, you could now go and make selections of things you have done. But in those days, such things are not there.
But now that almost everyone has access to a camera on their phones or computers, is photography as an occupation threatened?
People shoot pictures, not just professional photographers now. Every other person on the road also take pictures. Why? Because we have an advantage now. We have camera with us anywhere we go to. And sometimes some of my colleagues even said that now that you have cameras on phones, is it not going to even destroy the business of photography for some of us that are professionals? But I look at it that it's actually an advantage to us. Why? Because what has happened eventually is that we have made the time we have now to be an image conscious era. It's an image sensitive era. People now get so much consciousness of, so much conscious of images. Why? Because you want to, even if you are eating, you take pictures, you are dancing, in your house, you take pictures, you are, whatever you are, even sometimes, even when you want to sleep, you take pictures and say, you take selfies, you do all kinds of things with your phone cameras. And that makes everybody to be aware of what images can do.
With all of this advancement, Why do some photographers still decide to shoot on film?
I found it very hard to even believe at this point in time that there could still be some people who are still using film technology. But I want to assume that there could be a couple of reasons why that can still happen. Why? Because some time ago I met one of these veteran photographers who was so close to me. In fact, one of those photographers I learned from. And when I was asking him that, why are you still using this traditional method of photography? Why not switch to digital SLR? And the only way he answered me is that, brother, I cannot leave this. I can no longer go through the rigors of learning how to use all these digital controls. I'm so used to pulling or switching my aperture ring on the lens, which is no longer available now. I'm so used to my speed dial on the camera. And somebody brought the digital camera to me, and I looked at it. I said, how will I learn this anymore? And the man just told me that internally, I will shoot this traditional kind of photography. This is what I've been used to, and this is what I will do.
It's not just the picture-taking aspect that has evolved. Printing has also experienced some improvements.
Surely is the equipment and advancement in technology. As you know, we have metamorphosis, where something grows from the archaic to contemporary. Do you understand now? Now, this is the age where we have advanced machines. Like we used to have 3011 in the digital, then we migrated to 3501 plus, where we have the faster speed of the machine. So any job you bring now, you'll be very assured when it comes to photo book or authentic, you get it done on time because of the advancement in technology, advancement in series of the machine and the resolution.
While digital technology has made photography much more accessible and affordable, it has also changed the lives of photographers worldwide.